Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down with my boy Chris, baby daddy in the house. Baby daddy in the house.
I did it.
He did it. And then I got Dion, Daddaless, Nugga, Daddaless. Daedalus?
Yeah, my dad's passed.
I thought you were talking about Daedalus, the Greek myth.
No, you're Daedalus. You're not a dad.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I don't have any
baby Daedalus. Baby Daedalus. Dion ain't got no kids yet. Baby Daedalus. No wonder he was looking at me like, you don't talk about my daddy? No.
I was like, all right, I'm going to clean this up. Wow. These intros have gotten rude. It's one thing to say he eat beans, but...
No, I was like,
I'm about to go put some dandelions in your motherfucking yard.
Y'all stick around because one of us thought dandelions was a rose. It wasn't me. Stick around after the music. What's up, new daddy?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, Chris got a baby. Chris had a baby.
Yes, Matthew. He is very cute. He's got his mother's temperament, thank God. All he does is sleep.
The nigga 8 days old talking about he got a temperament.
Hey, believe me, the room 304 went home with a demon. I don't know what was wrong with that baby, but it was... I was like, all right, we got a good one.
Room 304 was a meth baby. Y'all went home with a Dr. Pepper baby.
As long as you keep him warm and swaddled, he's happy. So he does nothing but sit around and fart and suck boobs, just like
you better get a test. They be switching babies at the hospital. So that nigga start to turn dark. He might not be yours.
They give you a tag, and then every time they bring him out and bring him in, you have to give your ID number, and they check his ID number.
Oh, that's his baby. That baby have red as fuck. You ain't see them little fuzz balls on that baby head?
Yeah.
That baby already is a ginger snap.
I see him find a picture of me as a kid, but and I asked the nurse, I go, how many mixed up babies are there actually? She goes, no, nothing. People are just paranoid. I was like, I thought so. I didn't think there was people stealing babies.
Oh, people steal babies, but they don't mix them up, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the top is me, and the bottom is him.
Yeah,
okay,
that's your...
I see it. He look a little better. Yeah, that's your baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He is cute. He is blonde hair, little red hair stuff. Look at him.
Yeah, he's a cute baby. I can have Reagan bring him up if you want to meet him.
Well, it ain't like he's gonna introduce himself.
He might. He's very smart already.
Hi, my name's Matthew.
My name is Matthew McConaughey. Spangle. Spangle.
Spangalang, spangalang, spangalang.
Spangalang. He gonna like big women. Say he gonna like black women when he grow up. He gonna be like, hey, black woman, you want some of this spangalang dangalang? Is his dick big yet?
It's huge. I don't know. That must be from his mama's side. He's
got my big. This is weird.
He's got my big balls, but her big dick.
He got your white big dick.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna be so mad at me.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with having your white big dick. He took after his mama clique. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, we do. He do. You do pass down your clique. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Is that what happened in Nikea's nose?
Pretty much. How y'all been doing? How you been doing, Dion?
I've been doing good. Got some shows this weekend I'm happy for. And then my teaching class starts in a couple months. So that's been filling up. I'm doing real good.
How about you, Miss Pat? Are you enjoying the writer's strike? Is it a nice break, or are you just not resting?
In a house, and that's what I've been posting pictures of.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
For a bitch who don't know she's doing, I'm gonna tell y'all. I need to just do a podcast all about building a house. I would tell you this: if you never built a house, get yourself a contractor. But if you want to save some money, do what I did and wing that shit. Man,
you'll only get sued 3 times.
I've been sued once.
Half of that suit will be your money.
Well, the problem I'm having now, so the drywall is up. We're putting down the floor. We're putting down the. Oh, Chris, your wife is too pretty to be with you.
I know.
He is so pretty. Look at him. Hey, Auntie, baby. Matthew. Well, because you a crack baby now, Matthew.
Hold a nigga head, goddamn.
I know.
You're gonna kill him. He's got good head strength.
It's fucking CTE already out the window.
Well, why do he already Cali?
He does. He's got like a little mohawk that's starting.
He got no hair on top. He got like an old man hair. Dude, he's so cute. I can't wait to meet you, Matthew.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be.
I gotta send you some Negro clothes.
Maybe what does that mean?
That means Jordans, no plaid shirts.
No, she gonna have your baby looking like Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. They gonna have kintee cloths on, taking knees in Congress.
Maybe. I gotta introduce him to the black side.
I did take him next door. Our neighbors next door are black. This factors in because so I walked over. She's elderly. She's the sweetest lady. Immediately started telling me, oh no, you're doing this all wrong. You're going to get him colic. You got to do this. You got to do that. I'm going to have to make him a blanket. What's his name? Okay, I'll make him a blanket. I need to get him some car seat. I'll make that too. It was very sweet. Then we went inside the house and it smelled like a dispensary. And someone in the house goes, pardon the smell. This is a modern home. So we. What
is dispensary?
Weed.
It smelled like weed.
Yeah.
With the old lady?
No, not her. It's somebody else. But I was like, this is a modern home.
Translation, we niggas over here, Chris.
Like, no, according to your decoration, you're pretty traditional, sir.
Yeah, I love my neighbor. She's like the nicest. Her whole family's sweet. So yeah, we have all the neighbors have come out. He's already met like 40 family members. It's ridiculous. But he's, this is just how he is all the time. He just sits there and chills and doesn't do much.
Has he shat on you yet?
Oh my God. So one of his first shits at the hospital. So, when they're born, they have like this black tar. It's not like regular poop. And it comes out like pudding. And so he pooped. So I go and set him down in the bed, and he I take off the diaper. There's nothing he hates more than that cold air on his dick. He immediately gets mad. He starts pissing everywhere. It's like one of those little like hose things that you have for your kids. Changing a boy is way harder than changing a girl. Girls just kind of look at you, but boys are like, all right, let's see what I can spray. So I set him down, I change him, and then before I can get the diaper on, he shits again. And then so I'm pulling more wipes. It's like the first time I changed him, I think. And then I start to clean that up, but I use all the wipes, so we have to call the nurse. And she goes, okay, do you need anything else? I was like, yeah, I need this, and this. And then he starts pissing everywhere. Then he shit 3 more times. It was just insane. It was, the nurse walked in and she goes, oh my God, what happened in here? And every nurse that came in for the rest of that shift goes, I heard he had a little poop. So he was the talk of the entire nursing floor.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah,
we so happy you got some pussy and got a baby.
I think she just left. She just left me with the baby here on the.
Well, you the daddy, nigga.
He'll be fine.
You're the daddy.
Here, let me just set this on the desk.
You gonna set the baby on the desk?
Yeah.
This on the desk. Okay.
Just kidding.
You be in fucking jail.
I did get Dion a present.
What did you get Dion?
Some fresh grippy socks.
I need those.
Extra large.
Small would have did fine.
Excuse me?
Small would have been fine.
I have big feet. Thank you very much.
But you have no ankles, nigger.
Oh, that was a hard R.
Wow, that was
no.
That
Matthew,
was aggressive.
Matthew, close your ears.
You just gonna cuss in front of the baby?
I don't want him to learn these words. He's not gonna hear it from me.
This is gonna be his first word. Nigger ankles.
Uncle nigger.
We were like, why does this kid say the N-word? Well, it's his Aunt Pat.
So, as I was saying, I've been having a hard time with. Now, I tell you, the walls went up, and once your walls go up at the house, you realize everything.
It's been a long time since you had those, huh?
What?
Walls.
Fuck you.
Talk about my ankle, nigga.
You realize, I realize because I'm I subcontracted everything and I'm learning as I go. A lot of my lights was crooked. They was not like in line. It was like a cross-eyed nigga did my lighting. And it was a Mexican who couldn't speak English. He said, oh, I say, but he worked for a black man. And so he been back for 3 days fixing these motherfucking lights. Then, when you don't pay attention and everybody don't walk through the house so damn big, I found one of my windows was leaning. Literally leaning. Put
Leaning,
inside.
like tilted or leaning out? No,
like when they put it in, it's supposed to be straight like this. The motherfucker leaning like that. That's it. And so the brick man bricked around it like that. So
oh no. You're in Wisconsin telling jokes and somebody's tilting your windows.
So we have to go back in, take out the bricks and fix the windows. So this week has been hard for me. This week and last week was really like hard. It gave me a fucking headache. And it was hard. So
did you fix the window? Did they unbrick everything or what?
Well, we getting ready to unbrick everything. And not everything, just one side of the house where the window was.
So they have to re-brick the whole side of the house?
Where the window was. A good bit of it.
Is that
It's
expensive?
a big ass window. Well, I'm not paying for it. The framer has to pay the brick man for it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're hanging windows or lights,
pay attention. Use your fucking laser.
Right.
Because then I get there and see a lot of times when people have crews and they build multiple houses, if they don't come back and check on their fucking houses, then when other contractors come in, they try to charge you to fix other people's mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my fucking stairs was all off, not by an inch, not by 2 inches, a lot. That motherfucker took all my stairs loose, the framer, and had to reframe them.
Oh my gosh.
And I said, I'm not paying him. Then this is my day yesterday. I go downstairs, 3 bathrooms downstairs. All the drains are not centered. And they had tiled it. They had tiled all the floors. I said, well, bust it up because this is not what I paid for. I don't give a fuck. I got all you niggas money and nobody's getting paid until I get my fucking drains in the middle.
I guess I'm just confused that and I worked on construction sites for 15 years. Like, I didn't realize that the general contractor did that much.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody's so stupid that they can't do their job in a normal, it's common sense to send it to the drain.
Yeah, it's common sense. So the plumber said, well, I centered it, the tile guy, I said, but the tile guy couldn't have moved your fucking drain off 3 fucking inches. So I'm not going to pay you. So the tile guy the plumber paid the tile guy to center the fucking drain. I don't give a fuck. As long as my drain worked. So he had to come back over.
Goodness.
So that's what I've been going through. What else is wrong with the fucking house? I had 2 more leaks. I've been having leaks like a motherfucker.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, I know. I got some panty liners for you when you're ready.
My house needs a panty liner. So I have a metal roof on one part of my house. And the first time the guy put it on, he had to rip it all off because he had the wrong motherfucking metal roof man. So he came back and the motherfucker would leak it again. So now I think they got it fixed. So I said, well, you won't get your money until I have a stormy rain and I don't have one fucking leak.
It's a good idea. So is it concerning to you that you're this far in and having this many problems? And oh my gosh, what am I going to discover in 4 weeks when it's built?
No, it's construction. That's what they do. That's what happened. Shit happens, Tile is on. I took all of this tile back and then realized I needed it. And by the time I went back to Home Depot, when you return special order tile, they don't send it back to the vendor. They throw the shit in the trash can. So I'm like, I buy. So they threw all this fucking expensive ass tile away. This tile for 2 pieces was $191 a piece. I took 14 pieces back.
And they throw it away?
That doesn't make any sense.
You'd think they'd sell it to like a reseller, like an overstock.
I wish they would have sold that shit back to me for $50 because I would have bought it.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga, you should have just went to the trash can.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. So the manager's like, "Oh, we threw it away yesterday." Miss I was like, "Did y'all hit the trash?"
You could have Nike at lookout.
So, but other than that, it's going okay. I mean, I can't. What can I say? I'm a fucking DIYer, and I built a big ass house, 17,000 square feet. I didn't do too fucking bad. Now I gotta wait to see when the gas come on. If the house don't blow up, then I did pretty fucking good.
Could you imagine? I'd feel terrible, but I'd never stop laughing. It blows up.
I be thinking about that sometimes too, because a little Mexican man ran out my gas lines, and I'm like, I don't know if this nigga gonna come back if I have a problem or what, but I'm like, shit.
That would be a hell of an episode, I tell you what.
Yeah, that's all, folks.
Meanwhile, the dogs in the mansion just chilling.
Wow, they burning the fuck up. These fucking dogs are getting on my nerves. So last night, their kids opened the door, and now this dog we sent to training has no motherfucking sense. Everything we trained this bitch on has went out the door. I cannot stand this hoe who ate my shoe up. She come running in the motherfucking room. Mind you, these dogs are 100 pounds a piece and they're over. Like a goddamn, a gallop, and dive on my bed on top of me with shit on her feet.
Oh, gross.
I said, bitch, if you don't get off of me, this motherfucker dive in your arm like a woman as a motherfucking, what was that Patrick Swayze movie? What was that? What, Dirty Dancing?
Dirty Dancing.
That's how she jumped in.
Nobody put Sheba in the corner.
Yeah. I said, I cannot stand this dog. Every time I see this bitch, she running, joining, jumping my. I said, who the fuck do you think I am to pick up a heavy 100-pound dog, diving out, all sloppy ass nose in your face? And my husband, she just want to be loved. She get out my bed and leave a pile of shit because she went outside and shitted and stepped in.
Has she brought you some annihilators? Would you been upset?
Nigga, I don't want that bitch on my bed. And then the other one, my dog's a special need. Zeus won't stop sucking his dick. I cannot stop him from sucking his dick for nothing. So we have literally wrapped his dick up.
You put a condom on your own dog?
With what? Did you put a cone on his dick?
Underwear.
Please send me a picture of that.
I do remember a certain joke of yours where dogs ain't supposed to have on jeans. They're supposed to suck their own dick.
Yeah. But he's sucking his dick is too much. He's sucking his dick. And
Setting
I'm like,
a bad example for the kids.
Yeah. I was like, you just can't keep sucking your dick like this, Zeus. Then he'll suck your dick and then he won't sniff your ass. And I'm like, can you please get your fucking head out of my ass?
Does he need a new home?
You want him to sniff your ass?
Nah, you should send him. You should have sent him to that Penn State professor who got caught.
Oh my god! Yeah, imagine you think you're in the wilderness, and you're like, "All right, well, we're in the wilderness. Come here, puppy. Let me take advantage of you sexually."
What was he doing to that puppy?
And then you get caught on tape, or how did it get? Oh, he took video of it, right? It
was a camera trail.
There was a camera trail to make sure people don't get hurt watching the animals and all of that shit.
Oh.
And wasn't he fucking a dog?
Yeah.
I don't know why he would just do it at home.
He probably had a wife. And he literally said, I do it to blow off steam.
That was his excuse. It was like when Trump got indicted on 37 counts and said, I'd return him, but I was just busy.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
This dog pussy is so relaxing.
It was a female dog?
I have no idea.
Who knows?
It doesn't matter. He was raping a male dog or a female dog. It's
But
terrible either way.
They went to his house like twice about him fucking that dog.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because we did it on V103. So they went to his house first and he denied it. Then they went back and said, "No, nigga, it's you on the tape. You raped this fucking dog." The dog was saying, "Hooray!"
Wasn't me.
You hear a dog whistle in the park.
Hooray!
Only other dogs can hear this dog screaming.
That's fucked up. I mean, to stick your dick in an animal ass, a vagina. Did you do it because it's probably tighter, or is the hole shorter? Your dick is short, so you needed a shorter hole.
Shorter hole?
I don't want to imagine.
What does that even mean?
Like, you can do it easier.
You put it in how you put it in. The depth of the hole doesn't matter.
Are you thinking about your butt?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, why would you do that to an animal?
You're
I mean,
sick
I don't
and
want
disgusting.
shit. I don't want Sheba's shitty foot, but I ain't gonna let nobody stick no broomstick in our ass.
You're taking extreme measures to keep them from touching each other.
Would you rather be on tape fucking your own dog or be at the bottom of the ocean in that submarine?
This poor bastards. Richest man in Pakistan and his teenage son.
Did they find him?
No, they've heard knocking, which is, I guess, according to somebody on CNN, that every 30 minutes you knock a bunch, but they're close to running out of oxygen if they haven't already.
They have till Thursday morning, I heard.
Oh, okay. I heard till the end of tonight, the end of today, but
well, technically that's Thursday morning.
Well, technically, do they know how much time they have?
I don't know. I would imagine they've got a watch or something.
The watch tell them you're running out of air?
Well, you probably know if you're the CEO.
The white man's son out here cussing out Carly B, going to Blink 187 concerts. He don't give a two shit fuck. I said that's how white
Wait
folks
a minute.
He got that woo, got to get paid.
How did we get to Cardi B?
10 more hours, I'm rich. 4 more hours, I'm rich. Come on and die, daddy.
You said Blink 187. That's not a band. 182. You added 5 more niggas. One for each person in that submarine.
Well, it's gonna be 187 when they die. That white kid out here, he's about, I went to the concert to make myself feel better.
So his son, okay, stepson went to a concert while his dad's under the water.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is fucking cold.
And he cussed Carly B out today. She said, "What kind of piece of shit are you to post that you at a concert? You fucking slow bastard." And he said, "Carly B, don't be trying to get clout off of me." I'm like, nigga, nobody knew who you was until your stepdaddy went missing.
Clout. That's really revealing that your dad's under the ocean and you think of it as clout.
You piece of shit is what you is.
Like Cardi B needs clout off this guy anyway.
But the main thing is, it was controlled by a remote, a $29 remote. That's what they said.
Those Logitech controllers are so trash. As a nigga who's been getting them for Christmas when he was a kid, when I told your parents you need an extra controller, but don't get the Logitech ones because they fucking trash. And you open that gift up.
The person who's looking for them is doing it.
Yeah, he's like, well, I made this out of Camping World parts and a PS3 control. I'm like, oh.
The owner bragged on it, and he down there with him as he should be.
Apparently, he fired the guy who had all the safety concerns too.
Yeah.
So,
what do you mean?
So there was a man 2 years ago who was like, "Yo, this submarine's not safe. You need to put in some safety measures." And the CEO was like, "Man, fuck all that. We be all right." And they fired that dude. And now they stuck at the bottom of the ocean because the fucking power went out. No, they didn't. What do you mean? Did they hire him back? The nigga was doing all the hiring. The nigga doing all the hiring at the bottom of the ocean.
They need to say in his name. They need him back to say how he gonna get the fuck out of the bottom of the ocean. Ooh, God don't like ugly. Now he's someone watching the fucking news. And nigga. that was an old black folks hymn. Fuck with me and God will get you back. How do it feel to be Nemo?
Oh.
Well, he ain't being found.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be Nemo?
It's just the dumbest way to die. You spend $250,000 to get suffocated or crushed to death.
But why did it cost $250,000 for that ugly ass submarine with no food and no goddamn chairs, nowhere to sit? It
had a bathroom with a window.
Yeah,
but they said they asked you not to eat so you wouldn't have to use the bathroom.
Well, it doesn't make a bit of difference. The bottom of the ocean is dark as fuck. So what you looking out the window for? You can't see shit.
Yeah.
Well, if I was them, I'd be trying to flush myself up out of there.
That's what I never understood. Is like apparently you're like trolling around the Titanic, but you're looking at it on a computer screen.
Why would you just stay on land and do that?
Right. You could do that in Saskatchewan, or you could do that in New York City. And yeah.
Wait a minute, it ain't lit up down now?
No.
Nobody goes down there either, do they?
You can't go. It's damn near impossible because the pressure is so heavy.
Yeah.
That's why their lights went out.
Oh, here, Miss Pat, do you want to sing him a lullaby before he goes?
All my life, I waited for someone like you. All my life, Matthew.
He said thank you.
That was beautiful.
That was wonderful. I'll record that for him.
But my thing is, so that's why the trip was so much, because like a once in a lifetime opportunity to go down there with Titanic.
I think they have a little light and a camera out on the front of it, and then you see on a computer screen. But why can't you just go down 200 feet and then be like, surprise?
If nobody was taking this trip, why was they taking this trip?
They have money.
Well, it's a private company. So the people that are in there were investors, and it was like the maiden trip because they were going to do more of these. They were going to sell them to people. Yeah, this was like the first one where he took people that weren't part of the company.
They get fucked up on the first trip. Well, you shouldn't invest in that.
They fired the safety guy.
Because he wanted the money and got all the rich people stuck.
I don't know if this was true or not, but I read an article. I don't know if he actually said this, but it was attributed to the CEO. He was like, safety precautions are overrated. It's just, it's just extra cost. And, I feel like part of doing this journey is taking risk in life. He's like, you can wear your seatbelt, but you can still die. So is it really that big of a safety thing? I'm paraphrasing. He didn't say all of it, but
you're right. You're right. I heard the clip. Yeah, that's basically what he said.
But he's right. He's right. Say, why spend all the money when let me see if I'm gonna die at the bottom of the ocean? And he's right. He's gonna die at the bottom of the ocean. He's right.
If you get that rich, what do you want us to do to try and reel you in if we're able to?
What do you mean reel me
in? You come up with an idea because you're just so stupid rich, like 10 years from now, from all your success. And you come to us and you say, you know what, I'm gonna start a rocket company and I'm gonna ride on the first one.
You got me fucked up. I ain't gonna
nigga, she's black. That is white people shit.
There's a Pakistani man on this thing. He's the richest man in Pakistan.
Yeah, they be trying to be like y'all.
Well, I guess he thought he was a Latin.
A whole new world.
But he about to find out in 8 hours. Fuck around and find out. It ain't funny. It's just stupid.
Would you kill the people on the sub to get more air?
Is that what you can do?
Yeah.
Good.
Because instead of 5 people breathing all that oxygen, it'd just be 1 person after you kill the other 4.
And would you face murder charges if you did?
Nah, because it happened in international waters. Just a stupid ass, just the dumbest. I can't think of anything dumber than going down the
You're
bottom
gonna
ocean
spend a
to
lot
die.
of oxygen trying to kill 5 people.
It's true.
Not if you choke them out.
But you gotta the other 4 motherfuckers. That's a lot. By the time you kill everybody, ain't no more oxygen left.
You pay paper, rock, scissors. Everybody who lose gotta die.
Yeah, but it take energy for that person to die. He might suck up 2 days.
They don't got 2 days left.
Well,
But
3 hours.
somebody's in there going, help, help. You got to kill that person, right? If you're getting hysterical, you've got to go.
You smash their head with that video game controller.
So nobody took their cell phones?
Look, there's no service at the bottom of
down
the
there.
ocean.
I'm talking about to look at their pictures.
T-Mobile can't even handle Western Indiana.
We got you covered.
That's fucked up, though. It's really sad that if it's true that he fired the safety people to just for money, then you take the 5 investors and let you know, boy, I'm gonna tell you this: if they make it up, that company is gonna fall.
Well, even if they do make it up, it's bolted from the outside. So if somehow it's surfaced, they wouldn't be able to get out anyway. And there's no there's no tracking device on this submarine.
Yeah.
And so it's just out in the ocean. Wherever it is, that's where it's at.
Wait a minute. Why is there no tracking device? And why?
Because they fired the safety guy.
And so I guess Elon Musk had something like Starlink, and so there's like a Starlink on it, but he's like, it doesn't work at the bottom of the ocean. So he's taking a lot of heat, but it's so far down that the pressure on this thing is so intense that they lost contact with it. It did have a homing beacon, but then kind of where they think it went awry, and they are looking for trends, trying to and then they heard some knocking. So
that was some orca whales.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah.
They was like, bring your boat out here if you want to.
I got confused by the memes because orca whales are apparently attacking boats in like outrageous numbers, and I thought that this thing got hit by an orca whale. I thought that for 3 days. But do they know how it actually got off course?
It was probably him steering with the fucking video game controller and hit something.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It just the amount of stupidity that went into this the planning of it.
Why is the doors bolted?
Because of the pressure of it. So they don't want you panicking and then pulling the hatch and then dying immediately.
Even still,
it'd be like in an airplane. If you pulled the hatch in an airplane, you'd immediately die from a lack of oxygen.
No, you could get sucked out before you suffocated of the airplane. But at that depth of the ocean, the pressure just crushes you instantly. So yeah, if they did open the hatch and break that seal, everybody would die almost immediately.
Yeah. It's just interesting how this was like everybody's fascinated with it.
Did you see the diving expert?
Let me just say this. I know we laughing about it, but I really pray that they find these people.
Yeah.
I don't even want the dumb motherfuckers to die. Life is precious to me. We joking and playing, but I pray that they find these people. Now carry on.
No, I agree with you. I've been really kind of disturbed by the amount. Well, they're billionaires. Go fuck them. They're like leave them at the bottom of the ocean.
I'm not hoping that they die, but I'm not gonna be sad if they go because this was just a stupid ass idea. It was absolutely dumb.
Yeah.
The moment he opened that door and showed me that the controls was a video game controller, I'd been like, oh hell no, let me get my money back. Fuck that. They were interviewing a diving expert, and he was like, look, I'm not. He basically just said what Miss Pat says, like, I don't want them to die, but the chances of them making it are very, very small.
Yeah. Yeah, the celebrations of them being lost or dead is just, I don't know. People die now, and then you see people gloating, and you're just like,
so let me ask you something. Is the next trip to go see the submarine and Titanic both at the bottom of the
ocean? James Cameron feature film.
Just dumb.
That subway looked like some nigga shit. When I saw that subway, it reminded me of a box Chevy with cutout speakers in the back, with the boom in it, with a stolen radio, with some fucked up rim with the windshield broken, with a cutout homemade motherfucking what is it? Not convertible. What is it? Sunroof. With the top of the car falling down on a nigga head. That's what I saw when I saw that submarine.
Did you get picked up in the submarine when you were in high school to go out?
When I saw that submarine, that's what that remind me of. Oh, let me not forget when my baby dad had a car and you had to pull the mat back and he had no flow down there.
Was he driving with a
you had to drive with your legs open?
Atari 600 control.
No, but he had the boom box on the back seat because he had no electrical wires in his car. So we had no heat and no fucking radio. So he had a boom box on the back seat so he could have music.
There were no Bluetooth in those days.
That's what that shit remind me of. That shit look raggedy as fuck. That motherfucker had a home antenna on it.
So sad that they gonna be to die that way. It's just the dumbest way I can think of.
Pull up that submarine. Pull up that submarine.
Yeah, it's just like you put yourself in their shoes and just the terror of your last days going.
It takes 2 hours to get down there.
I'd have been like, let me off right here on this stop right here. I see a whale I know.
And even then...
Fish, don't you know me, Fishy?
Ocean Gate. All right, hold on.
That's just so fucking sad. I'm praying like hell that they find those people.
And they're not totally sure if they have the ability to pull it up, by the way.
They got to pull it up slow because they can't pull it up fast. It'll kill them.
Yeah. So they're not really sure how to tug it up if they can find it.
Didn't I tell you that shit look like a box Chevy?
It's going to be a hell of a movie.
That shit look like is that the nigga right there?
Yeah, that's the missing owner.
That what they went down there in?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the Titanic.
I don't understand why you would go down there. It looked the same in every picture you've ever seen of it underwater. Yeah. Ain't shit changed.
Rich people like to brag about stuff. Like this guy's name is, one of the guys on his name's Stockton. So he's at his clubs. Oh, I saw the Titanic in person.
But he didn't know. He saw it on the screen. It makes no sense.
I guess the guy, the safety guy was basically saying, like, look, it's carbon fiber. It's not meant to have this much pressure, and you haven't really tested it. It's really stupid to go and do this. So, well.
Can you zoom in on the picture of the guy?
So who called and said it was missing?
I think, they were monitoring it, and then they lost touch with it.
Yeah, they lost contact with it. You go so deep, and then like the communication link fails. So when the computer went off, that was the only way he could steer it. There's no controls outside so now they just the electronics.
Now they just float.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't think to put a paddle on the side, so when something happened, at least they can roll him up and stuff like that. He wasn't smart.
Look at this dude.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
I just so dumb.
Have you ever visited Titanic before in that thing?
No, I don't. According to Dion, it was the first time.
This is the first time taking people down there. I think I think the ship itself has gone down with no people in it.
So the 5 people are the British Pakistani businessman and his son, a British businessman and pilot and space tourist, French diver and Titanic researcher who apparently Paul-Henri Nargolet is like some crazy knowledgeable Titanic guy. And then Stockton Rush, the CEO, are down there.
You'd never convince me to get into a boat with a nigga named Stockton Rush.
So wouldn't it be ironic if they find them sitting on the deck of Titanic.
All dressed up, ready for a dinner party.
No, if they just find the whole thing there,
The whole thing's just sitting on it.
Yeah, just sitting on it.
What if they went down there and it hit the Titanic and obliterated it into just sea dust, and they accidentally destroyed the Titanic?
Because that's why they can't pull it up, because it's nothing.
Yeah.
There's no point in pulling it up. There's nothing down there. There's literally nothing down there but trash.
Yeah.
There's dishes and stuff on there. The nice dishes.
We can remake those. You
I don't
finna
know
eat
why
off
we-
a you
Is
finna
it-
eat off a 1912 plate at the bottom of the ocean for 100 and what is it, 11 years?
All the
Oh, some
barnacles.
people-
I don't get the point of caring about the Titanic to begin with. Like, I don't know why is it the movie?
Nigga, that movie won a bunch of Oscars.
So let me
I
ask you
hated that
this.
movie.
Did they ever get the bodies off the Titanic?
I don't think
No.
no.
So now it's just skeletons sitting at the table.
Well,
I
I
don't-
don't think anybody's left in the ship. I think everybody who was initially on the ship, when it broke apart, everybody pretty much fell out into the water.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody was still like in their cabins sleeping or whatever.
Or they were
Probably.
trapped and like now they're, deep within it. But I've never seen any video of them coming across skeletons or anything.
If they did, they wouldn't show us.
I'd imagine most people, with the all the fish down there would have eaten everything. There's some fish that eat bones too. Look at her face.
It's just crazy to me that we can go to the moon successfully multiple times.
We have not been. That's a
Oh
white
my
man
God.
lie. That's a white man lie.
We went to the moon, man.
No, we did not. No, we did not.
But we can't go to the bottom of our own planet.
The
without
pressure is so different.
dying. Yeah.
First of all, it's not. God didn't want you to explore those things. White America, which I love you guys, some of us in Black America and Pakistani American, and Mexican American and African American, Indian, some of you motherfuckers are just nosy. Leave shit alone. They have fucking destroyed this earth so much, they've woken up aliens. You see the two people who saw a real fucking alien? I've never believed in an alien story until them two white people. I believe they saw a fucking alien. That was not meth. That was not crack. That was not cocaine. They saw a big-eyed nigga with a long-ass face with no hair, butt naked with a dick down to his knee. That was a fucking alien.
How you gonna believe that? But we didn't go to the moon.
Because I could hear his throat rattling. Oh, it sounded like he was goggling. He was so fucking scared.
Where did you see this video? What was it?
That fake ass video they had in Las Vegas.
It was on the police.
That shit was fake as fuck.
That was not fucking fake. That was a real homeboy alien. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Somebody better call Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum. 4th of July is coming up next month.
I think as a people, I think we're fucking too nosy. We gotta stop this shit. We don't belong at the bottom of the ocean. There's too much pressure. There's a reason. God don't want it. It's probably the bottom of the ocean, probably too close to hell. So God don't want us there to fucking with the devil till he sent us. Because if he let us down that way, it's really, really dark. The next thing you know, they're gonna be down there digging. Then they're gonna crack open the door of hell. And then all this fire is gonna fucking blow up from the ocean. And then God gonna have to go put the shit out. Well, I didn't tell y'all to open the door to hell.
God's the fireman.
What seems to be the trouble, man?
There's demons everywhere. We found the gate to hell.
That's what people do. That's what we do as human beings. We destroy every fucking thing.
Miss Pat is firmly anti-STEM education.
I'm just saying. You remember when you was a little kid, you could get those little flowers out the yard. Phew, they're not even around no more. I don't see them anywhere.
Dandelions?
You're in Georgia.
Fucking weeds?
You want to see my backyard?
Go to a po nigga house and see
Right.
a bunch of them.
Maybe not in your neighborhood. There's no dandelions anymore.
Mad at Scott's turf builder. They done got rid of the weeds.
Oh, that was a flower.
No, it's dandelions. It's a weed. You just don't see them because you're in rich neighborhoods now. I grew up in Plainfield. I worked at the Ace Hardware in Plainfield. You have no idea the pallets we went through of anti-dandelion killer.
What? I thought that was the most beautiful. We blow them things all the time. That's a weed.
You're spreading weeds everywhere.
Dandelions were like brought here in the 1600s by, I don't know, Dutch or something, because you can eat them. You can make it soup. It's nutritious. And then it took over. So you can eat dandelions, and it was brought here as nutrition. I think clover, too.
She said, I ain't seen no dandelion.
She's been in Plainfield for 15 years. There's no dandelions there. Old white men love their lawns. My dad, 14.
Nigga, my next door neighbor always cutting his motherfucking grass.
Wow. And I thought that was the most beautiful thing as a kid. You get those. And I don't see them. I said, well, who killed all the little pretty white flowers?
Rick.
Groundskeeper Willie.
With his New Balance shoes, bright green.
Gary! Then no flower. Shut the fuck up, Raymond. Ramon said, no, it's a weed.
Yeah. You raised him in the suburbs.
Make sure that's the only weed he know.
Yeah.
That better be the only goddamn weed you know. Wow.
They hard as fuck to kill, too.
We had them everywhere, nigga. They was growing on us as kids.
Yeah. I mean, here at my house downtown, we have tons of dandelions everywhere. I love them. We have some of the prettiest native, like, flowers that are just, people consider them weeds, but spring and summer and fall, we get all kinds of blooms in the yard and bees. But out in the suburbs, they kill everything.
Mm-hmm. Straight up grass up here. That's it.
Yep. Just Kentucky bluegrass.
And your neighbor standing at the end of the driveway with his cat on the leash, just surveying the yard.
looking
I thought
over.
the cat died. I hadn't seen him all summer, but he was out there yesterday. Standing at the end of his driveway, looking like Forrest Gump holding the leash.
Oh, he still don't want you to park in front of his house.
They park in front of their house now.
They keep you from doing it.
They got another car.
Oh.
His wife waved at me the other day. I about cussed that bitch out. I was like, you know what your man did. Don't talk to me. Fuck around and get fucked.
Is she fuckable?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what she do all day. If you like all those guys in the cars with their sunglasses going on Trump rants, because that's exactly what he looked like.
He looks like a Brent Terhune character.
Yes.
Oh.
Every day he pull up in his truck in his sunglasses, little cargo shorts, and his calf tattoo, cut off t-shirt.
Okay. Well, it's been great. Chris is a daddy, and we found out that Chris' baby dick is bigger than his. But with that said, I will be at the Miami Improv this week, so make sure you catch me this week. It's almost sold out. Come on, Miami. Get your tickets for the Miami Improv. And after the Miami Improv, I will be at the, Miami Improv. Stand Up Live, Huntsville, Alabama. I like Stand Up Live. I like Huntsville, Alabama. Come on. Now, this show has definitely only got a few tickets left. Omaha, Nebraska, a bitch is on her way. July 21st through the 22nd. Back up. I'm going to be off for a few weeks. Back up.
What?
Back up.
All right. There?
Oh, I'm sorry. Back up again. So, I'm sorry. Miami Improv. Oh, I am off to July. Praise Jesus. Stand Up Live, Huntsville. I will be there July 7th through the 8th. Make sure you edit that for me, baby. Then I'll be in the Funny Bone, Omaha, Nebraska, July 21st through the 22nd. July 28th through the 29th, I will be at Orlando Improv. So come on and get your laugh on. Funny Bone, West Des Moines, August 4th through the 5th. And we already know what happens at the next gig. The Blue Room Comedy Club, one of my favorites, Springfield, Missouri. August the 18th through the 19th, August the 25th through the 26th, I'll be at Milwaukee Improv. After that, Your Girl Done Made It tour starts in September. And I've already told y'all, first up is Kentucky. And guess what? Kentucky is almost sold out. And Indiana is 60% sold out. So let's go. Kentucky, September the 8th. Indianapolis, September the 9th.